It's a horrible time to buy or sell a house. Or is it? Hi, I'm Jason Giroux, designated broker and owner of 410 Real Estate, a multi-million-dollar producing real estate brokerage here in Gilbert, Arizona. Today I want to give you a quick market update from June 2024. These are reflecting on statistics back in May and kind of pick apart what does it mean and what are we going through. The first thing I want to highlight right now is, in general, sellers are nervous and buyers are unenthusiastic. Sellers, those of you that were able to have a home prior to, say, 2022, are maybe enjoying real estate mortgage rates of 2.5%, 3.5%, and you're nervous. Can I make the move? Do I want to abandon that low rate to jump into today's market and today's interest rates? Sellers are feeling kind of nervous about that. When I say buyers are unenthusiastic, what does that mean? 7-8% interest rates don't make very many people very excited. And so if you don't have to move, there's a lot of buyers that are out there that just aren't making the move because they're waiting for something to happen that's going to change that climate. Buyers can't always afford to buy with the higher rates. A couple of stats from last month. The median mortgage payment last month was $2,829. That's at a 6.99% interest rate, which was the median. That represents an almost 9% increase year over year in the average in the median mortgage payment. That said, we're still looking at a 3.5% year over year price increase. So prices are still going up on average, even with the average mortgage payment going up. You would think there'd be a little bit of an inverse relationship, but there doesn't appear to be. Sold homes last month. We sold 7,386 homes. That's 6.5% down year over year. New listings coming on the market, though, get this, 9,653. That's 25% up from the year before. So we have 25% more listings, but we're selling 6.5% less listings than we were a year ago. So inventory is up, sales are down a bit, and yet prices are going up. So what do we learn from this? We're in a balanced market right now. We've talked in previous videos about a 3 to 5 month supply being a balanced market. 4 to 6 months, whatever that range is, anywhere from 3 to 6 is kind of balanced. Right now, we have about that kind of inventory. We have about 17,500 homes on the market in the Phoenix area right now. And so that puts everybody into a balanced situation. It doesn't heavily favor sellers. It also doesn't heavily favor buyers. Yeah, so the third point and kind of the main point I wanted to get across today, sellers and buyers, as you come to the table, you should be ready to negotiate. We love representing sellers. We love representing buyers, so I'm not trying to pick on one side or the other here. But the reality is contracts are being negotiated now. It's not just come to the table and pay list price or pay 20% above list price if you want to get the house. There is a negotiation back and forth in a balanced market. There were concessions on average of about $9,000 a transaction in May for that sellers were giving to buyers toward closing costs or helping to buy down interest rates or things like that. So when you come to the table, just know if you're listing your home, you're probably going to get asked for things like closing cost assistance or a home warranty, things like that. If you're a buyer, just know that you don't have to walk up to the table and say, man, if I want this house, I got to go full list price. Let the person you're working with, your real estate professional, look at the comparable sales in the area and understand if it is something that needs to be closer to list or less concessions being asked for because it's competitive in that neighborhood, because there's lots of traffic on that home, whatever those reasons are. Let the professional take a look at that for you and provide you with some advice. Don't just walk in thinking one way or the other. Sellers, again, if you want to get top dollar, you have to understand in this market that top dollar is what the market will provide, not necessarily what we think on the inside our home is worth. I know when I look at my home, I think I should be able to get a lot more than maybe what the market's going to give. So just be realistic, understand there's some negotiation happening, and if you're a buyer, be patient. There's lots of inventory. Find what you want and be ready to negotiate. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.